Hello, entrepreneurs. Let me tell you something. You know the job that you worked on, the job that you're leaving, the job that you don't like? They have a system. They have a system for you clocking in, they have a system for you getting paid. They have structure in place that says if you work this amount of hours, this is how you get paid, this is how you get overtime, this is how we'll calculate your vacation, this is how much vacation you earn every pay period. This is the way that you run and operate in our business. They have safety protocols. If it's a good company, then you're going to go through a lot of training. You're going to go through times that they're going to give you information. They'll give you an orientation. They'll introduce you to the company. They'll talk about the company values. They'll tell you what's important for the company. They have explicit ways. They'll tell you like, hey, this is how you're coming in. This is when you'll be reviewed. This is what we expect of you. Doing your review, they'll come back and say, hey, this is where you met your goal. This is where you didn't. They'll give you an opportunity to evaluate yourself. They have different positions. The position you applied for had certain specific requirements. And in those specific requirements, it told you and let you know whether or not you were qualified for it. They have other people in the other departments. There are people that's in the accounting department. Part of the accounting department that makes it important to you is that that's where payroll is housed. So they have people in the accounting department that receive funds on behalf of the company. They have people that pay out bills. They have people that pay you. They have a department for human resources. That's how you got hired. They have also an accounting that keep up with everything, how much money the company is making. They have a system so that if the company starts to tank or maybe that the company has a bad month, that system is set up in place so that it will not affect you, the employee. One bad month will not stop you, the employee, from being able to still be paid and still able to come to work. They have a system for making sure that clients pay, for getting new clients. They have a system for keeping clients. They have customer care that makes sure clients are happy. You may say, what is this video about? What are you talking about? Everything operates by a system. A system takes a lot of thought. It takes a lot of forethought. It takes a lot of planning. And that's what I'm telling you about your business. Your business requires so much. Too often, people jump into business. They do not see and understand all the expectations. And so they find themselves, the business running them, or the business becoming too much, or they're ready to give up on their dream or find something easier. Anything worth having is worth working hard for. Let's start right there. And if you got into business and you thought it's going to be real quick, I want quick money, then you're probably not in the right business, and I'm a little afraid for you. And you probably don't need my video because chances are whatever that quick money is, it's going to get you in some quick trouble. But if you're a real entrepreneur trying to build a business and you want to leave a legacy and you understand about building wealth and you understand that what you're doing is your purpose and your purpose is bringing you into alignment to give you, to provide for your family, there's nothing wrong with that. Just know that you're going to have to interact and you're going to need other people. There are a lot of times that entrepreneurs are so used to working with themselves and by themselves and doing it their way that they will derail the entire business because they do not have a system. And when they can't figure out the system, they just go without it. But that's why you need a consultant. That's why you need someone like myself who can help walk you through the business process, through the strategies and the things that will make sure your business is anchored, make sure that it is stable, and that it will keep growing from level to level. Nobody desires to be stagnated. We only get that way when we give up and we lose hope because we want things in a certain time. And to obtain those things in a time means not to just say, well, in a year, maybe things will be better. No, they won't. Do you know how many times people go into January, every January, expecting something magical, and then by February they realize this year is just like the last? Because the only person who can change anything, doesn't matter what the date says on the calendar, it is you. And if you're doing the same things, expecting different results, that's the definition of insanity. It's not going to happen. And sometimes we'll jump in and do things that we think are good, that we think will work, but we really haven't given it much thought. It takes patience, it takes consistency, it takes information, it takes knowledge, remaining teachable, and willing to implement and sacrifice to be successful as an entrepreneur. It's been your girl, the Queen Bee. Give me a call. When you're really ready to be the GOAT, you're going to need the best coach. And that would be the Queen Bee of doing business better. Until next time, entrepreneurs, bye-bye.